In a flash of serendipity, I came to the realization that the most potent word in all intended human undertaking is the word will. Think of it, anytime you intend to do something, you say you will do something. I will finish this project. I will buy that car. You see, saying you will do something focuses attention to doing exactly what you intend to do. It draws on power and energy that would otherwise be directed elsewhere. It brings into perspective everything that needs to be done to ensure that what you said you will do shall be done. Now, energy and focus are limited mental and physical resources, and they need to be utilized in an efficient manner. Most people intend to do a lot of things that they think, or rather know, would make them a lot more satisfied with their lives. But the problem is that their lives are so entangled in the whirlwind of normal routine that they never seem to get the time to do what they want to do. Even if they are able to scrap off some time off their busy schedules to do what they said they will do, they rarely have the energy to do them. Here's some insight. If people focus their wills on a small number of very important goals in their lives, they would focus much of their mental and physical energies towards their pursuit and eventually achieve them. The rationale here is this: most things people do in their normal lives, the whirlwind, have been mastered to a certain extent and do not need sufficient strain in their attainment. Coming to this realization is important because it enables you to be less concerned about a great majority of them. By focusing your will on a few things, I'd recommend too, you are able to put up with the hustle needed to achieve these goals. More importantly, honesty is a potent factor in any relationship. Good relationships are built on a very high degree of honesty. If one person in a couple says they will do something for the other person and does it, the degree of honesty in the relationship grows, and hence the relationship blossoms. Therefore, phrasing your goals by saying you will not only creates an obligation to yourself to be honest to yourself, but also enhances your chances of actually achieving them and being more comfortable with your potential capabilities. The moment you say you will do something, you act on it. The thing is, most guidebooks tell you to use the phrase can, for instance, and you can. Very rarely do you ever find a book that tells you you will. Will breeds authority whether you say it yourself or it is said to you by another person. If your boss tells you you will attend that meeting, and you respond I will not, you'll most likely be fired. Now suppose the conversation between you and your boss was phrased this way: you can attend that meeting, and you respond I can't. Chances are you'll still keep your job given that you give an appropriate reason for your objection. This is simply because the word can does not effuse power. To achieve your most important goals, you need to breed authority in your life. Will the goals you want to achieve, and you will achieve them. Think of it, if you set your goal of losing weight by phrasing it, I can lose weight, then after sharing this goal with your friend they say either verbally or in their minds you can't. If you'd rather said I will lose weight, nobody in their right mind would say you won't, since they have no authority over your remark. Saying will breeds power. You need to breed power into your goals. Saying will enables you to overcome overwhelming obstacles in the pursuit of your goals. You own the effort. Find any single successful person and ask them whether when they were setting their goals they used I can achieve that or I will achieve that. I bet all of them will say I will achieve that. A pretty accurate assumption to use here would be, successful people are the minority in any given population. What is it that they do differently? Well, to start with, when they say I will do it, they do it. Simple as that. Human potential is unlimited, unless you are an undiscovered intelligent alien maneuvering through the internet. But still, this video would also be relevant to you, so watch on. Willpower channels potential that you did not even think you had towards the attainment of your goal. President J.F. Kennedy declared that America would past participle of will, send man to the moon, and America did send men to the moon. Now, I know that you are probably a millennial and you were born after the Apollo moon landing, so you probably think that landing on the moon wasn't that big of a deal. But it was. Not one single species on Earth since the first living cell was formed had ever landed on the moon. 4 billion years of evolution and intelligent species conjured all kinds of superstitions on the majesty and heavenly appearance of the moon. But all the presumed impossibility, the unimaginable thought of ever walking on the moon, was rendered possible by one word: will. And walk on the moon we did. I strongly believe that the door to human potential is willpower. I would imagine a point in human evolution whereby all humans channeled their willpower and focused it on wild and amazing goals that seem impossible now. To enlarge the cake of human progress and do away with zero-sum games that draw us ever near to extinction. To repurpose nuclear bombs and build mobile fusion reactors that would provide us with inexhaustible and clean energy. To deal with the threat of climate change and restore this fragile blue marble floating in the endless expanse of space that we call home. To declare that we will work together to eliminate human suffering and expand the horizons of human civilization. It all begins with you, yes you, will to do something wonderful for your society. Will to teach the uneducated what they need to know. Will to fight corruption in your societies. Will to fight racism, bigotry, and all other manner of hate in your societies. Will to live a meaningful life.